Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and guess what? We are reviewing a film about a little tiny toy that released in the 90s, and now it's a complicated story about a real person now. Buzz Lightyear, everybody. If you don't know who he is, he's a real person that's set in the future, and okay, can I just get this straight? So obviously this person is based upon a toy, but he turned into a human version of it. It's a little bit complicated, I know. Disney has mixed up films for children apparently. It's strange, I know it's. But guess what? There's a new film called Strange World. Haha! I think this is the world that's based upon us. Watching films that ruined our childhood. Anyway, thank you much for watching this video, even though this video hasn't started yet, because you have been watching this video and you haven't seen the film. Guess what? It's really, really good. I'm not saying that to sarcasm. I think it is very good. The only thing is, it's a little bit far-fetched, but it's still good. Right? Anyway, back to this film. I don't know. This is weird because I feel like this film is like really good. I have to say that like in the film, like Toy Story, when he's like, oh, it's a little bit strange, a little bit, uncanny, and then oh, the grounds are white, the temperature is weird and stuff. He does the same sort of pattern in this first scene you see him, when he goes on the new planet. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that he every line is representing an old film, and some of the films are not even Toy Story films. You know what I mean? It's like get it in your brain. So yeah, it's really complicated. If you want to watch the film, go to the cinema right now, or go on Disney Plus. If it is on Disney Plus, I'm gonna say it's gonna be on Disney Plus because it's every film that's based upon Disney or Pixar or Star Wars. It's gonna be on Disney Plus. Because Star Wars is Lucasfilms, not Disney films. And even Simpsons is on Disney. When technology, it's Fox. What is going on with Disney right now? I'm gonna do a review or a discussion about Disney in my Let's Talk or something in another video, but this is Lightyear for now. So obviously, this is based on a toy, as you probably do know. Now it's turned into a man. And okay, so I like this film very much. The only problem with this film is that the father and son. It was in the 90s. They said, "Oh, Buzz, I am your father." They did a parody on Star Wars because the Star Wars was nearly finishing in the 90s and the 80s. So in the 90s, obviously with Pixar films, they were making Toy Story, I guess, in the 80s, late 80s when the last film of Star Wars came out. So they thought maybe I can put it into the 90s cliche. I'm not sure, but I thought that might happen in this film, Lightyear, but obviously not. So I really not really disappointed, not really pleased as well. I thought, meh, they're not going to be the father, but I guess that's okay to do it for the new, not new, old version of Buzz Lightyear. Spoilers, because the man who says, "Oh, I'm your father," that really horrible toy that wants to kill Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, he's Buzz Lightyear, but old, because Lightyear. Okay, so obviously this makes sense. Not really. If you've seen Lego Movie 2, it's like that. Emmett meets the old Emmett without even realising. and Buzz Lightyear meets Buzz Lightyear without even, you know, disappearing or 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 like shocked they've seen himself. It makes sense, doesn't it? Not. But the West makes sense, and it is a really good family film. You could tell by the laughs, because I was at the cinema watching it today, and I noticed that everybody was laughing, even the kids. So obviously it's gonna be a family picture, but there's not much how can I put it? There's not much terrifying bits in Disney films. Well, there's not much scary bits in Lightyear. Oh, did I mention this is Disney? Oh, yeah, because Disney is not scary anymore. I got nothing. I'm just gonna say that it's, I feel like Disney has ruined everything for us now. Just, yeah. Anyway, back to Lightyear. So obviously this is a really good film. I like this very much. I've got lots of stuff to say, but I don't know how can I express it first. Which one can I say first or whatever? What I think I'm going to say first is that, oh, what can I say first? It's that some of the lands that they went on looks like, because of Star Wars and stuff. It looks more like Star Wars, like Yoda's home. So one of the scenes from there looked like Yoda's home, and I thought, did somebody like rip off not only Lego Movie but also Star Wars locations like me? I'm gonna have a pass for that. The only other thing I'm gonna say is that the characters are relatable, and one of the lines were like, oh, before you do that, or after that, we are gonna die, like, or something like that. That was really funny because I play games with friends and stuff, and this is what I say. And remember, don't die. And that's what they said. So I think somebody's, and this is like sidetrack, but I think people can easily know what we're saying, and that's a little bit disturbing. Anyway, back to Lightyear. I don't know. It's a really good film, obviously, because I said it's a really good film, and I like the general. I think it's the general, the friend of Buzz, and she is good, and she dies sadly because every female or male or boring character dies recently in a Disney film. I'm not saying that character's boring, but most characters are boring in Disney films, so let's face it. Yeah. Anyway, this one isn't, thankfully. Um. Anyway, she's a grandmother, and the granddaughter is with the new team, with Buzz Lightyear. So, oh yeah. So the other thing is he travels in time because every minute counts as it's just like Narnia. Every minute counts, every second is like in the real world a year, or So if I say, if I'm recording this now, it's gonna be like next century. Like okay, that wasn't really clear, was it? But I mean, it's complicated, but if you watch the film, you understand what I mean. So obviously, Buzz Lightyear went to this place, but going to this place, that makes sense. Went to the same place every single time, but everybody gets older in a year, or he stays the same age in that year because he's going in a spaceship around every single wing in the sky, and something to do with he's just trying to make good things happen, but he always makes mistakes. But he goes through time, and he meets the granddaughter of the grandmother. That makes sense. The grandmother who is the friend of Buzz. So, and how do you know that, Craig? It's because there's a telegram or something like that, like a screen or yeah. As again, it's like Star Wars, so it's like Leia talking to Luke or Ben Kenobi. It's like that. It's like a telegram sort of thing, and yeah. So obviously this is really complicated to understand right now. So you need to watch the film. Watch the film, guys. Watch the film. Don't watch this video now. Watch the film. Watch the film. But if you've already seen the film, watch this video. But this is taking my view on it. So yeah. Oh, can I just remind you guys? So this is sci-fi time where we do like talk about sci-fi stuff, and this is the first one I think. No, second one. Sorry. Anyway, I like the characters. No, the new group. With the granddaughter. And these are one of those characters in Disney films recently when you get to know them and you may think they're bad guys, but they are not bad guys, they are good guys. And guess what? What can I say? Like the thing is, films recently have gone a little bit weird with characters thinking, oh, are they gonna be bad guys? Or are they gonna be good guys? And they end up being bad guys. Well, I got the feeling that they, because there's this sort of theme kind of pattern keep on happening in Disney films recently. I thought they're gonna be bad guys, but they're not. So that was a relief. Because I'm sick and tired thinking the bad guys are gonna be the good guys, or the good guys gonna be the bad guys. I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of that sort of thing. Anyway, so the granddaughter had a team, because she gets older into like her early 20s or something. So she's, and yeah, and Buzz Lightyear's still the same age. So I take it and leave it. So obviously this film is good. Like as the evolution of animation, it looks superb. And some of the scenes when they got stuck on an island, I saw the one of the stuff when they were throwing bombs at the evil robots. I saw that screen testers in Monsters Inc. I think I saw something like that. And Crazy Night, if you're watching this video, I originally saw that, not you. Okay. Shout out to Crazy Night if you're watching this video. If you're not watching this video, because I highly doubt you're watching this video because I'm not really that famous, well, goodbye. I don't know what else to say about Crazy Night because he doesn't really watch my videos. So, but if you are, I'm the one who saw it first, not you. Anyway, so the robots are bad guys, obviously, because the robots own two Buzz Lightyear. I mean the older one, not the. I told you a little bit complicated. I told you it's gonna be complicated. No, because the one that the robot, the big robot, Buzz Lightyear one. He wants everything to be good. Go back on planet Earth, not stuck on an island with lots of weird, slimy things grabbing people. And I get that, but I don't like that sort of Buzz Lightyear. I like the Buzz Lightyear, the young Buzz Lightyear, not the old one. So give and take. Anyway, so long story short, he owns robots, the old version of Buzz Lightyear, and one of them is keep on going. So by the way, they keep on going. This robot trying to kidnap it, and he didn't even kill them. The new boss of Buzz Lightyear, or he kills it. We should have well, what's the whole entire thing? What's the whole entire thing with that robot going in each single location trying to find out the team? Buzz Lightyear. What's the point of doing that and then the ending all I'm dead? That's weird. It ends up with other films oh, I'm here for you. You can't get me now. Yeah. Not and get me now. You can't kill me now. But you know what I mean. But this is the expectation sort of film, I guess. Maybe, you know, you can't realize if this is a I'm sorry, I'm concentrating on my band at the moment. If this film is like weird to say this is not showing your expectation for the next scene or something sort of film, or it's like, you know, but this film is complicatedly, like, I understand all the technology stuff, not really, but I understand soul pattern because my other friends, you know, when I was watching the film, when they kind of got confused and thought, what's going on again? You know, with the technology stuff, not the funny bits, not the characters, just the technology stuff. But I understand it because I watch lots of sci-fi films and this sort of thing happens all the time. I'm not sure what else to say really. That the only thing also is that Buzz Lightyear is kinda not really funny than in the original, but that's okay because we need change. But that's not really the big thing. The big thing about this film is that it's I don't know, it's not amazing. It's amazing like 50%, but not amazing. But maybe because I'm an old person and get it because this is preaching about old stuff. But I'm an old person. I'm not really into that sort of thing. But I'm into films that are really good and stuff. And this is amazing, kind of meh amazing, if that makes sense. It's not amazing like June or something. I'm talking about the new June. I'm not talking about the old June. The old June sucks. I'm not even lying about that. But this. Uh, okay, maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh about Lightyear, but I feel like this film is like, I don't know, it's bad, but you can't really see the bad bits. You just think, oh, it's just a good film. Meh, I can take it. And I really love this film actually. I just feel like there's lots of bad stuff in it that I'm really realizing because the bad guy we don't see much of because the bad guy needs to come first in the film and then last, but it is at the last bit, and I feel like that's a little bit disappointing. Or maybe I should have said that first, and then I should have talked about the in less important things at the end, like about Buzz Lightyear and stuff. So yeah, I know I spoke about this person before, Buzz Lightyear, the old one, but why does he have to be at the end? Why don't he just go, you know, at the beginning? Like what? But as again, this is a 2022 film. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit boring. We've got lots of films recently in Disney films. It's gonna be boring, climactic, because back in the day, there was lots of actions and stuff in films. But now it's just talking and talking and talking and talking. Most films recently are talking, not much action and stuff. I think that's mainly it's wearing out. I'm not sure about you, but it's just, yeah. I know we're talking about cliches sort of thing that happened in the past, but I really want this sort of thing to happen again. Like action films. This is more like a boring action family picture film that featured lots of talking, less action, and less characteristics with villains and good people fighting together about freedom in space and going back to planet Earth. We didn't talk about planet Earth in this film. I was expecting more about the the planet Earth bit, and I just don't understand anymore. Um, but yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I just gave up right now because I haven't got else much to say about this film. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all later. And I know all my review videos is like really weird. It's not really going really deep into those horror films and books and stuff. So you know, like I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna do like a probably part two when I watch it again on DVD. Because hell no, I'm not gonna go on Disney Plus because it's really expensive. And I'm not even like I'm an old school person. I go on DVDs. I have like VHS over there. You know, so I'm an old school person, and I'm not even lying about that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you like this video. Because it's a new film, and because every single review video about a film or a TV show is like a very old one, so it's a really old one, probably made last year or some years ago. So this is a new film this year in 2022, and this review came out in 2022. At the same time I watched it. So please like this video, and if you like my or this new review video about this film, please subscribe, and I'll see you later in the next video. Hello, what's up with you? I know you like to see my happy face, but you have to go, okay? Goodbye. Oh yeah, there's a cat in this film, and